Hey, what's up guys? I just thought I'd show you this one, but this is going to be a bit of a different video. It's going to be another top 5 tips. I have done one for like the lower level players, but I thought while I'm at level like 15, I thought I'd do another top 5 tips because we are progressing quite well. So these top 5 tips are in no particular order. I am actually going to edit, well not really edit, I'm just going to join 5 videos up together and I'm just going to show you what I mean by the top 5 tips instead of me actually just telling you. So I do hope that's okay. I know I've said before that I'm not editing or anything like that, I just press the record and I do that on my videos, but with these I just think it might be better if I just cut out all the running out and I'll just join some videos together. But if we die, we die. You know, I'll still keep it as raw as I can. But like I said, I really don't think you just want me to record and then just go running around the map. So here we go, top 5 tips in no particular order, but I just thought, seeing as I'm at Minarev's mine, I thought I'd do this one first. So this tip is storage. Now, as we progress, we are getting, we can carry more weight and we can do more things, so it's actually quite important to get storage. Now, what I do is I have like a base of operations, and my main base of operations really is actually Minarev's mine, right? It's just here, right? Only because it's quite central on the map, right? So I can run to Gosha, I can go up to Selnichny or Solar City there, I can run to Kuzmich, you know, I can go to Black Sunset quite quickly. So it is quite a central part of the map. And not only that, but because I'm a miner as well, there's quite a lot of, you know, you've got the spider cave there, you've got you've actually got like Minarev here. Now the downside is with Minarev you can't actually buy any food, right? So all I do is I just make sure that I bring some food down with me. But what I do is I buy. I mean, I've not done it yet because I haven't really got the money. Um, you know, I can increase these, but this is like the base of operations where I'll be keeping my ferrous metals and my non-ferrous metals and, you know, the silicon, the chrome and all that type of stuff, you know, to make ammo as well. You know, because it has got he's got the furnaces down here. I'll just show you where. He's got the furnaces, he's got the vices, he's got the things that I can make armour out of and things like that. So it is just a really good place to have a base of operations. So this is where my main storage is. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have storage at Solar City. That is another main storage. And I do have some as well at Gosha and at Black Sunset as well. But the main ones is here at Minarev's Mine. Now, Minarev's Mine, it might not be your place where you want to go, but for me, this is where my base of operations is. So my tip is get storage and find a good base of operations where you can actually work out of and go to and things like that. So my next one is going to be the anomalies. So number 2 is anomalies. Now, I've come over here, I'm near Black Sunset. Now there is this anomaly here which is actually really good, because what it does is it'll spawn you down here, right down about, yeah, round there, and it saves you either running from Black Sunset across the sand there where, you know, we all like the flesh eaters and the sand spiders, must admit. Not. So, but if you come up here to K73, there's this anomaly. And like I said, this anomaly will take you down to the blockhouse. Now, when you spawn down here, you just have to be careful because I think there are boars and they're quite high level boars down there. So yeah, so the first anomaly, what I like is this one here. So if you come out of Black Sunset and then just run into it and then you'll be down at the block post there. But like I said, just got to be careful of them boars. Here we are. And then you just run down. So if you have a look on the map, I'm at H103. So I've gone all the way down there, near to this block post. Just saves you running through the sand, and like I said, with all the sand spiders and flesh eaters and things, it is just a really good TP position. And it's also good if you want to get to Gosha quite quickly as well from Black Sunset. So that is a really good anomaly. Now, I do have a couple of others, which I am going to show you. And we'll just run round and I'll just show you where they are. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to this block post. And then we're going to go through it. There we go. So here we are. And then I'm just going to show you another one, which is close to here as well. Now, I do know that there's others, but these are just ones to help you get around the map and things like that, what I use. I do know there are others, and I'm sure people in the can put in the comments about where the others are, to help you out. But these are just ones that I use just to help me get around the map a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is I'm going to run down this road, I'm going to run across here, and then possibly on top of here, there's one there as well. And as well, you'll be pleased to know that my new mouse has come. Yep, I managed to get myself one. Because the other one, it just wasn't working properly. I mean, I've had it for quite a bit, I must admit. So it's been faithful to me, must admit. And I'm liking it. It's actually really, really similar to my other one. It's just a different make. What we're going to do is we're just going to run to the other anomaly. There are some other tips as well that I want to do, but we'll get through them. But like I said, when I do different tips, I'm just going to pause it and then I'll restart it when I get to the place that I actually want to get to. As you can see, I brought loads of cider. I want to try and avoid this, well, not really avoid it, but I don't want to go into it, into the swamp. Because I did have a comment by somebody, I think I have mentioned this before, by somebody saying about running everywhere. There are these anomalies that you can do which help you on the way. And, the running in this game I don't think is that bad, to be honest with you. I mean, you're looking at somebody who's played, what, over 2,000 hours in DayZ. And if you think the running's bad in this game, wait until you go into DayZ. I played the game before the cars came into it and things like that, where you had to run everywhere. So I don't mind it, to be honest with you, running about. You tend to like explore things as well, don't you? So we're coming up to the other anomaly. Now it's on top of one of these like hills here, from what I remember. Let me just have a look. I think it's on top of this like hill here in these trees. And what it does, it'll take you near the spider cave. I think someone's farming a lizard. Well, let's see if we can find it. Yeah, here it is. Here, this here. So with this one, what I'll do is before I go in, so we're here, so here's Karovian, Gosha. So if you run up here, what it'll do, it'll take you to about here. So it's quite a good one to actually know where it is. So if you go in here, and then, where are we? We're in this, this is where you go in, so you just jump over that, and then you go through here. And then we'll be on top of the spider cave. So if we just have a look at the map, there's the spider cave, there's Minarevs. That's where, you know, my main like storage is. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to run up and then go to E6 because there's another one there. And then that takes you outside Selnichny. And as well, on a previous video, I did mention about coming like down here, and you know there are nodes that you can harvest as well round here, which are always useful. So them anomalies, you know, they're not that bad. That the anomaly where Black Sunset is, when you teleport, you just need to look out for some elder boars. There are some there, but you know, just as long as you're careful, you should be all right. That last teleport thing there, it just saves you like coming up through there, up through here where the boars are. Although sometimes it is good to go that way, because you can harvest the boars and get the boar's heart, which I have been doing for a quest, just so it doesn't take me a lot of time when I do actually get the quest. And as well, here is really good for like wood and nettles and things like that. It's, you know, if you want to do your like brewing appliances, you know, you're making the teas and things like that. So what I want to do, where the E6 is, where the E is, I want to just head just below where the E is, and there's an anomaly there. Oh boy, you were just stopping. I'll have one of them. Now, there are some boars here, but they're really low level, so I won't worry about it. You can see it just shimmering there. And as you can see, it's just underneath where the E is. There's a boar. They're not too bad. And then just go into it. Now, what that'll do is it'll teleport you back to Cell Dictionary. Or near where the Rat King is, round here. So, as you can see, I've teleported to D28, and then all you can do is just run back to Cell Dictionary. Now, it's quite a good thing that when you're coming from Minarevs to Cell Dictionary, especially if you're doing your gold bars and you instead of running up to Cell Dictionary, you can just do that. Bring your gold bars up, sell them here. I think you get a better price here, must admit. Then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the safe zone, and then I'll show you another one near where Kuzmich is. So these are just basic anomalies that can get you around the map quite quickly. You can see how far we've travelled in such a short space of time. Like I said, I've not edited the video where I've been doing the anomalies. You know, I've just literally pressed record, and as you can see, we're back here now within what, couple of minutes. So it's not too bad. What I am going to do is I'm just going to pause the recording and then just go to Kuzmich and then just show you that one. Hey, what's up guys? This is just a continuation. Now I have actually made it to Kuzmich, as you can see. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run down here. I have seen people run across and then run to Selnichny, but you don't need to because there is an anomaly quite close to here. So all you do is just come out of where Kuzmich is, and then you just need to turn right a little bit past this rock. Oh, avoid that. Past this rock. And then it's just at the side of this little like mound or hill. And like I said, these are, just the basic anomalies, just to help you get around the map and things like that. So if you just head just straight south, just keep going down. It's just on the side of this little hill here. So this anomaly here, I'll show you where it is. So it's at G34 in the bottom right corner. So here it is. Now what this does is this takes you to Solar City, or Selnichny. But instead of spawning in where the Rat King is, you spawn south of it. So you can see where Solar City is there. So all I'm going to do is just go into Solar City. And if you didn't know, as you can see, there is an entrance. You don't need to go around to where the guards are.
Hey! Ow!
Go away. Yeah, you don't need to go where all the guards are on the road there. There is a tunnel here that you can use. And it's just in this little swamp thingy. Like, there was only that rat. There's nothing here that can kill you. And there we go. So that was the anomalies. I do hope that that actually helped you out for the people that didn't know about it. They are just useful anomalies that I use. Just use them now and again. Just save me running. So my next one is going to be farming lizards. Hey, what's up guys? Like I said, this is the lizard farming. Now, there are certain places you can go to. Me personally, I like to come up to this abandoned cabin here. There are other places that you can go. There's places like round there. There's places here that you can go to. But me personally, I like to come here. But you've got to be aware that it is quite a good spot. So there could be people here. So what I'd do is obviously bring your guns, bring quite a lot of ammo. It might be worth even putting a bag down and ferrying some stuff over if you're going to stay here quite a long time. If you are, bring some meds, obviously some food, some water. Your meds that you want are the blue ones. Wrong one. Are the blue antidote ones for chemical. Because the lizards, they will fire this chemical at you. And it's just to take the poison out of you. Like I said, if you are going to put a bag down, you do it at your own risk. I can pretty much guarantee, maybe, that there'll be bags round here. People have put bags round here. And like I said in a previous video, bags can be looted. And I'm quite surprised that there isn't any, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, there. Look, there is one. There. You see it? See? People think that they can't be looted. All you need to do is just go into PvP mode and then you could loot that bag. So if you are going to put a bag down, do it at your own risk. But this place I actually like because it's quite easy. Now what I do is I stay where these 3 trees are here. If you die, doesn't matter because you just spawn in over there, then run down. So what I'm gonna try and do is find a lizard and hopefully kill it. No. Let's run down. See if we can find one. So it doesn't matter if I die, I'm not bothered if I die, I'm just showing you And normally what happens is, like lizards, you want the elder lizards. That one. Oh, there's one. So elder lizard 11. Now what you do is if you stand next to a tree, I'll try and get it. Where's he there? Right, stand next to a tree, and then when he comes, he'll fire, and then just move to the side of the tree. There you go. Can you see how it hit the tree and not me? Now the thing is, what you have to do is you have to try and just stay back a little bit from the tree. So let me just reload. Now what'll happen is I'll wait for him to spawn in, and I'll run back up here, because he might spawn in round here. And then all you do is just harvest the lizards. I don't know how much I got for that. So I got 872 XP just for doing that. You know, that was a level 11 Elder Lizard. There's another one. There. Oh, he's going to go in underneath there. They do go up to about 16, 17, and you get over 1,000 for them. But round about level 10, you're looking at about, oh geez, level about 750-ish round there. So it is a good place just to actually level up a bit. Like I said, if you do die, you'll just spawn in over there anyway. So it is quite a good place. You can get quite a good rhythm going. You know, once you kill a couple of them, there's one. Once you kill a couple of them, that's a level 10. So what I'm going to do, just keep shooting at him. Reload me gun. Just stand back from the tree a little bit, wait for him to shoot there. It'll hit the tree, and then you can just finish him off. And you get I got 622 XP for that. And not only that, but you can pick these up as well. If I were you, I'd just be careful of the weight, but these are actually quite good for money as well, which is another thing that I want to talk about. When you're doing this farming lizards, save money, because when you get to level 16, you get the 1911, and I think it's the Marauder 12, maybe, something like that. So yeah, so at level 16, you'll be getting some new guns. The 1911, I think, is absolutely brilliant. It's better than the Wolf I've got now, and I think, me personally, I prefer it over the Wolf, the 357 one as well. So if you are going to do it, I'd spend like a couple of days up here. You know, it's really good for like leveling up. You know, it's not too bad. Like I said, you know, just do a couple when it gets night time. Do a couple of runs, take all the stuff back that you've collected, sell it, bring some stuff back up, and then you can level up quite easy here. There's no problems. But like I said, you know, sometimes you do get, like that. You do get a couple of people here. You know, it is quite a popular spot, I must admit. But if you can come here on your own, you know, spend a few hours here, you can certainly level a character up quite quickly. So that is my tip number 3. So I'm just going to run back down to Minarev's mine and then just finish off tip number 4 and 5 for you. Hey, what's up guys? So here I am. I'm got back to Minarev's mine. This is, like I said, this is where my base of operations is, where I mainly hang out at, to be honest with you. And I'd just like to talk about the 4th and 5th tips. Like I said, it's in no particular order. But my 4th tip really is, I've said it before in my previous top 5 tips, save points. Right? At level 15, you get a character point. And what I mean by that is, character parameter. Now, I am saving it because I'm not too sure what path I want to go down yet. I might have to put some on accuracy so I can get some better guns, maybe. But that's something what I'm going to possibly think about over the next few days. So, and as well, what I've done is I've saved some skill points as well. Now I have spent some when I got to level 15, I have said in previous videos I'm waiting to get the thick skin, which gives you 15% less damage. No, sorry, it wasn't that. It was strong guy, which increases your maximum health by 15%. So I'm being a little bit more tanky. Now, the other points, I am actually going to put on the handgun, right? Only because at level 16, you actually get the 1911, which the 1911 is actually a really good gun. In fact, I think it's possibly the best pistol for me. Um, there is other pistols out there which people like. Some people like the 357 Wolf. Me personally, I like the 1911. It does really good damage. It has quite a quick reload, and it's just so easy to use. There's times that I will just run around with my handgun, and just like kill creatures and things like that. Um, so yeah, so the next tip is, just save your points until you know which route that you're going down, where you want to develop your character. Like I say, different classes have different things. So, but for me, it's these. So, tip number 4 is again, save your points, save your parameter points, have a think about what you want your character to be like, and then you can work towards that as well. So, hopefully I'll get some at level 16 where I can get my 1911. I am saving me money, which is I'm on 44,000. So like I said, I get my 1911 and I get the Marauder shotgun as well. So that's tip number 4. Now, tip number 5 is it's not imperative, but it does help. And tip number 5 is, if you can, try and make multiple characters. Because what you can do is you can kind of feed off each other type thing, so, this character here is a miner, so maybe your next character can be a mercenary or something like that. You'll have a character which is a miner who can make things. It can make things, it can, carry quite a lot of weight. Because I don't know if people know, but there is mailboxes around and you can transfer stuff to each other, right? But not only that, what you can do is, in fact, I'll show you because I think one of my characters are here. What you can do is, you can just find a secluded spot like this, or something. Right? You can, oh, wrong one. You can drop something on the floor like that. Go into your next character. So there we go. Do play. Do whichever server that you're on. Yeah, jump into your next character. And then we're here. And then all you do is just run over and then you can pick it up anyway. So yeah, you can give stuff to different characters. And there it is. It's just there on the floor. There we go. Like that. So yeah, I'll just jump back into my other character. So if you can, and I'm not too sure if it's different for people now, now it's free to play, but when I first started it, I actually bought the game, so now I can have 4 characters on a server. Just jump back into my main, this one. So yeah, so here we are. So yeah, so maybe think about having 2 characters. Certainly if you are if you're farming lizards, where I showed you, and you have somebody there that is, that's leveling up, having another character there, that can help is a good thing. It's like if I went farming with this character, right? Well, what I can do is I'll take my level 26 character up there, just leave him there, and then if I feel like I'm getting bullied or if they're taking all the things, I'll just go into that character, jump into that character, go there, and then I'll just run down and I'll just take all the kills off them. And then they'll leave. So it is quite a good thing having multiple characters. But like I said, I'm not too sure if you have to pay for it now. If you do, then that is your choice. But for me, it is better for me, me having multiple characters. So that is my top 5 tips. So the number one was the storage, which, find the base of operations. We'll just have a recap. So it's just a base of operations where you can work out of. For me, being a miner, Minarev's mine here, I've got quite a lot here, kind of like in the middle of the map. Number 2 is the anomalies. Now, I do know that there's other anomalies about that can take you to different places, but I just thought I'd show you how quickly you can get from Black Sunset, right, down to Gosha, down to Kurulvi, to the Spider Cave, up past here, and then back to Selnichny. It didn't take long at all, did it? And then the farming one, farm where you feel comfortable. Me, I feel comfortable up there, but like I said, it is quite a popular spot. And then you've got the points, save your points as your character develops. Certainly when it starts getting to level 20, you might want to hold some points back to develop your character a little bit more. Because don't forget, level like 15 to 20, you should be all right running around. It's only if you have to go into, the marshes where the bear is, or, other places like that where you might need to think about developing your character a bit more. And then the last one is possibly, maybe think about starting a new character because what quests are coming up because you've done it before. It doesn't take as long as what you think. So that's my next top 5 tips. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you have taken something from this, even if it's just a little bit, or if you've got some tips of your own, put them in the comments. So I do hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.